How you doing?
Oh, good, and you?
I'm good. I'm making a video right now. You want to say hi?
Oh shit, what's good?
Free the whole team. Free my homie Billy.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Hello, y'all. How we doing? I'm shy. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We just talked about it. People love you. Like, they show so much support. They show so much heart in the comment section.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say?
Thank you guys so much. Like, please know, like, I'm genuinely like reading them, and it's crazy to like actually see how much love and like peace of mind and like knowledge you guys are trying to pass to me. So I appreciate it very much. Like, after having a lifetime of people who didn't even share knowledge with me or support me, like, it means a lot. So thank you guys.
Did anything stick out to you in the comment section? There was a lot.
I was like going through almost like all of them. So I like, my brain's a little scrambled right now, but like, I was trying not to pay too much mind to like the negative ones, because it's just like, okay, like, I think the negative ones did stick out to me most, but you know what, that's with a lot of things in life. A lot of negativity sticks out more than the good, and I'm at a place where I'm trying to let the positive stick out more, but yeah.
I know some people wanted to, go and find you and send you a direct message. I wanted to be respectful of your space.
Appreciate
I only
it.
gave it to one lady that really wanted it. Are you available to share it?
Yes. So I'm ready to be found. Y'all go find me. It'll be in the video. Y'all just look me up. I would say it, but it's like a little hard to say because I got zeros and ones and all that stuff.
What keeps you grounded when everything around you feels unstable?
My art, like my drawing and my poetry, for sure.
Okay. I saw you probably about a week ago or a few days ago. You were painting. What were you painting?
Story. Oh, okay. I was on a little field trip with Soledad Enrichment Action, my program where I was working at. Shout out to them. They've helped me so much.
Oh, nice.
But I was with them, and they took us up to the canyons to just go spray paint. And I was like spray painting like the sun and the moon, but like old school, like, like a skull and like a little Chicana clown girl like type vibe. It wasn't the best because I haven't really spray painted in too long, but I think just the experience to like let go of things, like I said, when you hit that can, that's all I needed that day.
What do you think people wouldn't believe unless they saw it with their own eyes?
My life, my story.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
There's
for sure.
a lot of folks out there saying a lot of different things, right? Not just one thing about what you've gone through in such little time, you could say.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Like, a lot of people are very quick to judgment, and you know what, that's fine too, because I'm a very perspective person, so I actually take my time to like see the negativity and also the positivity and all that. Like, I could see from other perspectives and point of views, like, okay, if you don't live this life, it's one thing to understand, but it's another to relate, So, it's okay. Y'all have y'all opinions. I love that. Stand on that, because I'm gonna stand on mine.
What's something you wish the city gave you more of? Love, opportunity, or understanding?
I think understanding and opportunities, for sure. Not that we don't have a lot of opportunities here, but it's just like the opportunities we need. A lot of people, like, they're not on flyers, or you don't have people handing these papers out like the way they post, like, oh, hotels and this and that and like all the glorious luxury stuff. Like, they don't post helpful programs the way they post what makes money. You get me?
Well, how do you not allow the dark side to creep in too much?
Mm-hmm.
And if it does creep, how do you manage it?
I think I like to go like for drives to clear my mind, or I just went for a hike this morning to clear my mind because I felt very like in a messed up mental place. So I just went for a hike to clear my mind, and it helped me definitely. Like, I don't know, just kind of getting out of LA for a little bit, going into nature, that helps any day. But then also, like, when you're in that dark place too, it's like, for me, I'm a person whose misery doesn't like company. I'll isolate. Like, if I'm going through some shit, I'll go MIA on all the people who care about me. And not to be like that, but it's just like, I'm not in the best state, and I'm not trying to project that onto the people I care about. So I just take my time until I'm ready to come back to the world.
surrounded by too much negativity or you don't want to be around certain people, you isolate. So you go out and hike.
Yes.
And I think that's very powerful. What got you into that?
Too many days I spent on my ass knowing I would never get that day back, and knowing that there's people out there who would do anything to have another day. It's a different type of peace of mind. Like, it's not that peace of mind where you're somewhere and you're forcing yourself to be calm and not worry and, you know, that you take a breath and it feels stuffy. No, when you're in nature, it's like, it's a natural mind release. You lay in the grass and you're feeling something real. You're so grounded. Like, you want to talk about being grounded? That's really grounded. Like, you just feel the life around you and remember that you're alive and take a breath that feels clean and peaceful. No worries. It's funny, I had a conversation with my friend about that today, because while we were on our hike, she was telling me how she went to the gym and she was sore, and I was like, you know what I find crazy is, like, I've gone to the gym and I've wanted to be at the gym, but it's like I don't have a motivation, I don't have a passion for it. Like, but she was all like, you're not an angry person, Grace. She was like, me, I'm an angry person, so I have to go to the gym because, like, when I want to punch something, that's my release. But she was like, you're very well at self-control, so that's why you draw to let it out. So I was like, like, I didn't even notice that about myself. Like, to actually sit back and have my friends tell me that, I was just like, oh, like, you pay attention to me, Ma? Like, aw. But it was so cool to see different perspectives, because I could see how, like, being angry and going to the gym would work, you know? It pushes that adrenaline. So I was like, you know what? I'm glad she's doing that for her.
Yeah, because I see hiking as a form of, like, achievement, right? You start from the bottom.
Work your way to the top.
And then you look at the view, and that's the reward.
Yes.
Right? What does making it in the city actually mean to you?
I think making it in the city, like, for me, like, it's the fact that I want to live long enough to see it. You know, for me to have my own security, you know, be able to see my kids grow up, you know, if I decide to have some. Like, I want to be alive and I want to be secure and have things I never had. Like, a lot of people get money and they go blow it on a fucking Louis Vuitton bag, $1,000, when it's just leather and it's like you're paying for the name of the brand, not the, what is it? Like, you're not paying for the materials of it. You're paying for the name because the name's out there. You hear Louis Vuitton, you're like, oh, that's the big brand, da-da-da. It's just fabric and some sewing. I mean, it's a gift to be able to do that, but it's just like, for that much of a price, it's only because that name's big. But aside from that, it's just like, my type of security would be having money and just having a house that I never had, having a car I never had, you know, just being able to put food on the table. I think the only thing I'll do to make me, like, feel good, like, aside from, like, dressing up, because I rarely dress up, like how you're saying, is, like, my hair, though. I love to do my hair. That's one thing I care about. Like, before I walk out that door, my hair has to be done. Anywhere I go, my hair has to be done. The first night you met me, my hair was not done. Yeah,
but it was all right because you were going through some...
Yeah, it showed the realness. That was me in a fucking sweater, little bra, some fucking pants, because I was going through it. So, yeah.
Well, what brings you here today?
Honestly, to find some peace of mind. I brought a whole bag of spray cans so I could spray paint, you know. That's what it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Right here or over there?
I was probably thinking, like, somewhere in the bridge itself, like in the river itself, because I usually, like, jump the fence and go sit there, because nobody, like, really goes on that side, because then you have all the homeless people on that side. That's their life down there, so that's usually where I go to. I can relate to it.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Goddamn, 19, right here, you know. I mean, we do have a little bit of light, but I mean, I wouldn't even go all the way out there. So, what brings you here specifically?
I think just being in, like, dark settings, you get so used to trying to find light, and, well, being in a dark place, whether it's mental, physical, there's always light. It's the city right here, so it's something that brings you peace.
Okay. What can you tell me about LA?
LA, like they say, to live in LA is to die in LA, because real shit, it's like, when you live in such a place where such struggle, you learn to see the raw beauty within the ugly truth. Real shit. Like, I love it here, but I hate it here. It's like I wanna be part of a change, yet I'm also part of the problem. You know, living and dying every day. You know, we killing each other over streets we never owned. It's the same shit way back to when our ancestors used to do it. That's just how I see the world, though.
Talking about that particular moment, what's a memory that still hurts what taught you something real?
A memory that hurts. Shit. There's so many. Sheesh, there's so many.
But
Let me think.
one that you think you got a lot of wisdom or teaching or life lessons from.
A memory that hurt? Okay. I'd say when I was trying to graduate and I had the whole world going against me and I was already against all odds. And my principal, Miss Ruby, like, I'm gonna say this. No hate to Miss Ruby. You was a bitch, but because you was a boss, all right? All right. But yeah, I was 2 weeks away from graduation. And I was painting the mural that you had showed in the last video.
Oh yeah. That's the mural you painted? Wow.
She had dropped me 2 weeks before I was supposed to graduate. And I low-key like that shit hurt me. Like I was just crying and I felt like I just hit rock bottom because I'm like, I'm supposed to graduate in 2 weeks and now I'm not even graduating at all. I might have to go to another school. I might have to start over again. Like my mind is just racing because it's like I wanted this achievement so bad. But I was also at a point where it was like how you said, the darkness with the light. Like I let myself sink into a mindset where it was like, fuck it, I already lost it all. Cool, I don't gotta do this shit. I'm not going back to school. I'm not. Only 2 weeks left and I'm already like, I could go enroll to a new school by the time that process is, or fuck it, I'm giving up. I'm done with school. Like that's it. So I had to really like sit in that and I had to like go into the deep end, like just to remember how to breathe and what I wanted. So I let like a few days pass by. It was already like 1 week left and I messaged her and all my teachers and I was just like, give me another chance. Like I genuinely apologized because I finally realized at that point I had something worth losing, which I wasn't used to. That's why I was ready to just throw in the towel and give it up. But I finally had something to lose. So I'm hurt by it, but I was grateful for it. Like for her to make me realize something I never realized or never sat back and really sat in to think about. Like, oh shit, like, okay, I do got shit to lose. And I know that's crazy coming from, like, there's been times I've almost lost my life, but it's like, it's different when you're born to fail but living to win. It's hard trying to sit down and think about things when all you're doing is surviving here. You don't get time to, oh, let me sit and reflect and think about my actions and let me think what I could do better. It's not even a matter of right or wrong. Like, at this point, it's just, okay, some shit just popped off. What's my next move? You just act. You don't even get the time to think. You just react. So it's hard to actually push yourself back, put yourself in a position to be still when all you've ever done was run. So, like, I go to the beach, you know? Now that I have my car, I have a different type of freedom. I go to the beach. I go on hikes. I go to views. I go paint on walls. That's where I can sit, and I only go by myself. Like, I usually, like how you said, isolate. I go by myself because I know I'm not going to find that peace, not necessarily with talking to somebody, but I know I could find more peace if it's just myself overthinking and reflecting, because then I'm going to have nothing to talk about to somebody to overthink and change the subject. Like, I'm just going to be focused on what I'm thinking and only what I'm thinking, along with where I can pinpoint where this feeling's coming from. But even that is hard too, because you don't have a lot of people out here like, you know, like, telling you how to express your feelings. Nobody could tell you what you're feeling, because your feelings are ultimately your own. You know, you're entitled to feel how you feel. But it's just like a lot of people don't even know what they're feeling, and then they pass it on to somebody else, and then they get aggravated or frustrated, and you get frustrated trying to explain something you don't even understand yourself. So then you just end up angry in it, back in a loop to, all right, I gotta move on. What's the next thing? Fuck feelings. Put that shit aside. I'm just trying to survive, get by through my day. That's where it leads back to.
You think pushing things so much so far, you know, every day, you know, weeks or months or years on end, you think that's where eventually things blow up, they fall into depression?
Oh, yeah, things bottle up for sure. Like, having so much feelings and not being able to pinpoint what they are, it drives you crazy, because it's like, damn, I don't even know how to fix what's wrong with me. And it's just, it just gets overwhelming. And after pushing those feelings away for so long, like, you have so much bottled in that the littlest thing could tick you off. It's like you're a ticking time bomb at any second, ready to just go off. And that's really hard. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's also hard to live.
What does forgiveness mean to you?
I am still learning it. Forgiveness, I don't think I could sit here and tell you what it means for me just yet, because I haven't figured it out, but I can tell you what it looks like for me. It'll look like me staring up at the ceiling, talking to God all night, crying in tears, like, why did people do me like this? What did I do to deserve this? Or it's me being so angry that I'm in this position that my fist ends up going through a wall. Or me driving down a fucking highway just blanking because it's like, damn, I'm overthinking all this shit that played out in my life. Like, it shouldn't have been like this, but this is what it is, you know? So it's looked like that. It's looked crazy. Me getting into fights, getting arrested, going a lot of the wrong ways, being so angry, you just end up having to put it out there in the world. And that's what a lot of us do. That's why we end up where we end up, dead, in prison, fucking, or at least trying to make a better way. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like to me just yet, but my mama used to always tell me, like, you forgive for the sake of you, for your peace, not them. So it's like, that's something I'm still trying to figure out, like, how does it make my peace, you know?
Mama came into the chat.
I know everybody on there talking about my mama too. Like, okay, I understand where y'all coming from, but that's my mama, all right? Regardless. I don't give a fuck, right or wrong, beat my ass fucking every day. I don't give a fuck. That's still my mama. So watch what some of y'all say. That's it. Just be respectful about it. Y'all can have your opinions. Just be respectful about it.
What's the hardest part about trying to stay strong? And I know there's a lot of things we just touch upon, right? It's like, hey, not trying to go too crazy, going on hikes, finding nice space, you know, and I think that's still a form of trying to stay strong, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Chaos, in the middle of trying to figure things out too, you know.
I think the hardest part about trying to stay strong is that once you've already become to a point where you've had to be strong and you haven't had nobody in your corner, there's not a thing you will not let your friends do. You get me? Like, they need something, you're going to show up. You're going to give, and pour out of your water glass till theirs is full, but it leaves yours empty. You know, and then it's like, when I isolate, it's like, damn, I don't really have nobody to call on. So it's like, everything depends on me. Everything falls on me. Like, that strength can also be my weakness, but that's if I let it. You get me? So it's a really hard thing, like, just to be able to depend on yourself, but it's a good survival thing to have, I guess, you know, good strength in life to have, actually, because you got to be strong for a lot of things. Things are just going to come your way unexpected. Literally, like, when you turn your back, it's just going to happen, and you got to know what your next step is. So it's a strength and a weakness.
Talking about weaknesses, we all have them.
Weed is my weakness. No, I'm playing. Sorry, go on. Real shit.
That's her. You know, we sometimes try to shrug things off, and we try to say, you know what, that's not my weakness. I'm strong, whatever. What have been some of your recent defeats?
It's funny you say that. Somebody literally just told me this the other day. He told me that my weakness is not being selfish. And, you know, like, a lot of people hear the word and they're all like, selfish, like, they take it, but it's because growing up in this setting, selfish really meant selfish. I'm gonna take what's yours. I don't give a fuck. I'll take anything, you know, like, so selfish. Yeah, I heard that, and I low-key, like, was like, what you mean? Like, I gotta be selfish? Like, I'm a giving person. I'm a genuine. If you need it, you need it. If I got it, I got you. That's how I've always been. But he was just telling me, like how I said right now, when you have a full glass and you're pouring into others, yours ends up empty. He was telling me, you got to be selfish enough to know how to keep that glass full at all times, even if you're pouring into other people. So that's one thing I didn't want to believe, like, I got to be selfish, like, but I got to be selfish in the sense that I have things that are just for me and only for me, for my eyes only, for my health only, for my mental only. So, yeah.
What do you do to make sure you turn those weaknesses into strength?
Go through the motion. And even though you were, like, how I got hot-headed when he told me I have to be selfish, I reflected on that later. And I sat in it, and I was like, what does he mean by that? Like, Genuinely, you got to be curious if you want to turn a weakness into a strength. You got to be curious enough to dive deep and be like, okay, you know what? I got to see a perspective bigger than mine. I got to see a different point of view. Rather, it's not even the point. Rather, the point of view is different from the point itself. So you got to sit in a little bit of both. Best of both worlds. Still learning it. He just told me this like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So this is something like I didn't even think about. And I heard it and I got like, oh, like, what? I'm not selfish. Like, throwing a little fit, like, I'm not selfish. Not like I'm gonna take until I can't take no more. Nah, I'm just gonna be selfish and have some things for me. Like, if I don't let you drive my car, it's because I said no, it's my car. You get me? Like, just a little example. But, things like that. I'm still learning how to be selfish. Being a giver isn't easy when you're not selfish.
What's something you wish people saw when they look at you?
How you could be in the middle of a storm and still be at peace with it.
Ooh.
That you'll just get so comfortable and sit in it. Like, you'll have a whole fucking tornado and rain and clouds crashing down on you, but you just sitting here in the middle like, all right, I'm gonna wait it out. Because not a lot of people can. Not a lot of people can sit in that. They end up seeing all the chaos around them and they're all like, fuck, now I gotta join the chaos. I can't beat it, let me just join it. So now I sit with my chaos. I think when, like, a lot of people, when they go through their storms, they get angry, they reflect it on other people, they throw things that, you see it on them. I know I'm going through, like, the most dangerous storm when I get very quiet. When I get very quiet and it's just like I'm plotting, like, I'm just thinking, like, how can I do this? What do I gotta do? Like, I'm just very quiet to myself, like in the back of a classroom taking notes type shit. Like, that's my storm. Like, my storm will be within myself. I will lose my mind and you won't even know. Not to be like, oh, I knew who I was from a young age, but I was already losing so many people in my life at a young age that I just took it upon myself to switch my mentality to, you know what, I'm better off alone. I find more peace when I'm alone. I don't get hurt when I'm alone. So it's more like a defense thing, But I've also learned how to weigh it to something good, because now I know how to balance time with my friends and also be by myself when it's needed. But it's just like, don't get me wrong, it's easy to depend on people. Like, since the moment you're born, you think, oh, I could depend on my mom, I could depend on my dad, I could depend on my siblings. And then the older you get, the more different paths you guys take and grow apart. And it's just like, fuck, I'm on this journey where I have no choice but to be alone. And I have to learn what I'm gonna do with it. And down that line, when you actually take the chance to be alone, you get comfortable with it, but you can't get too comfortable because then you isolate it. It's this whole like contradicting thing, but it's like, there's a balance, but you just have to be curious enough to take that road, to be alone.
I'm so grateful you said balance. A lot of people don't believe in balance. I want to give you the liberty to explain it as good as possible.
Okay.
What does balance mean to you?
Balance to me is like a seesaw. When you have nothing going on in your life, it's flat, peaceful, even. But the moment you get on it, then there's one this way, and then you can bring somebody with you, it's this way. And you just share it up and down like a seesaw, like a little tater tot, like you're gonna be juggling it around, but once you find the algorithm to it, you're gonna be leveled. And even when you're not leveled, you're gonna feel leveled because you've already learned how to master that.
Do you think pain ever really leaves, or you just learn to carry it better?
You learn how to carry it better. Pain is a matter of how much you let things affect you. So it's based on what you allow, honestly. Like, there's shit I'm still grieving, but it's not as painful, Like, I take my moments to appreciate it instead of dwell and drown in it, Like the people I love who are no longer here, like, that shit hurts every day. But at the end of the day, I also go on through my day and I picture them in everything I'm doing, and the things I do to better myself, I give credit to them because they're the ones who inspired me. So I feel like that's how it eases a little, because I have so much love that has nowhere to go that I put it into something in the world to do better for myself and for them. You get me, if that makes sense? Like, I started making music because my brother Royal made music, you know. I started tattooing because my homie Happy, rest in peace, like, it's the big homie right there. But he used to always tell me, go to school, get an education, and how are your tats coming along? You got to tat me, fool. And I'm just like, I never got the chance to. But he would always encourage me, or like even my best friend too. I feel like he's the one who encouraged me most to go to school. He would actually wake me up, come to my house with his skateboard and be like, best friend, get up, you gotta go to school. So I'm like, I. Or my friend Angel, he used to be so adventurous and just come to my house when I was a dropout at this time, but he used to come to my house and he'd be like, come on, we're going out today. We're taking the train, let's go. So, you know, like all these people with different things, they had different things to offer with their mind, their knowledge, and they shared it with me. So I think that's something I do right now to carry that piece, and it makes it easier because I carry them through my life, not just my day, but my life, my mind, my heart. That's something you got to do in life because ain't nobody gonna fucking do it for you.
Wait, what?
Make it happen. You got to make it happen because ain't nobody in life gonna do it for you. I think there's many different types of adventures, you know, like running from the cops, you know, smoking in school, like that, you know, it all started there, to be fair. Like I had to take all that and turn it into something positive because I'm grown now and I could really get some time now, you know, but like, I don't know, like just being adventurous. Like I had this friend of mine, Angel, like I said, and he was the most adventurous person I knew and so comfortable with his being and who he was and his expression. He honestly helped me get a little more comfortable to just take chances and go adventure good things, you know, instead of having to run from the cops and get caught up and just all this crazy shit I was getting into, fights, you know, like getting kicked out of clubs and, you know, just everything, just a little bit of everything, sneaking in places, stealing from Walmart, you know, because adventurous is a thrill. It comes a lot from adrenaline, so you have to just know where to place that adrenaline in the right place, you know, how to use it for the best.
Talking about school, what's one lesson life taught you that school never could?
That street knowledge is more precious than school knowledge any day. Teaches you how to live and survive out here. When you're in school, it teaches you how to just become a worker of the system.
You know, you gotta wake up early to go to school, right?
Oh, yeah.
So when you wake up every day, what's the first thing that crosses your mind?
Hoping that nobody would try me on the bus when I was going to school. Because, like I said, a lot of people knew me, and just being on the bus too, like everybody would like stare at me because I always like, we're getting ready for school. I like to feel my best so that I do my best. So I would have my hair done, outfits, you know, everything. So I'd have a lot of people staring at me, like giving me some ugly ass looks. And I'm like, I pray I don't have to get into nothing with these people before I hit school. And not only that, like, you know, you got tweakers on the bus and shit. And, you know, you try to be nice to them and then they kind of just spaz out because they're not all there. So I understand, but it's just like, this is just crazy shit. It's just crazy shit. But, you know, I would always pray and pray that I make it to school, pray that I make it through my day. And look, I'm still here. Shit, didn't think I'd live to see 19, but I'm here. I'm living it.
What's your biggest fear about the future?
That I won't live to see it. I think that's my biggest fear, that I won't live to see it. I'm a people's person. Like, I know I don't show it too much, but when it comes to people, like, I could be walking down the street, have the meanest fucking face, like, but the moment somebody smiles at me, I'm gonna smile back. The moment somebody asks me for something, and if I can, I'll give it. Like, have a blessed day, because it's just like, you never know what somebody else is going through. You never know what somebody else is going through. So it's like, anything I could do to give back to my people, that makes my worth. That makes it worth my day, worth my time. Yeah. I'm not a very materialistic person.
Last question.
Yes.
If your words could echo through Los Angeles, what would you want people to hear?
It's all love. It's all love, though. I hope y'all really, like, take the time to see another perspective. And even though you guys have your opinions, be open to more things in life, because being closed-minded, you're not going to get very far. I've learned that the hard way because I am stubborn, but I've also chose to learn, so. You do it.
My bad. Good. My bad if I interrupted the video. Shit.
You good. I was like, I have to answer your call, fool. How could I not? What is you talking about?
Man. Appreciate you.
How's everything? Have you ate today?
Yeah, look, I ate I made a bust on the fucking burrito with the homies right now. They fill me up. What about you?
Nah, I'm gonna go grab something to eat later. I haven't ate today. I've just been out and about.
What the fuck, man?
I know you always tell me some shit for it. I know. I gotta stop.
So you already know, bro. You already know how I'm gonna get on you, bro.
I know. You always do.
Gotta eat some, bro.
Oh, also, I got your letter today.
Recorded.
You wrote my name so pretty. Love it. Thank you.